Okay, today we're going to talk about how to make a sequel using the logic from The Last of Us 2. Before we can begin, let's examine the logic of The Last of Us 2's plot. Here is a nice flowchart to sum it up. So, a random NPC is killed in the first game by our main character. That random NPC has a child. The child of that NPC kills our main character in the second game using a golf club. It has to be a golf club. And then the remaining main characters from the first game seek revenge on the NPC's child. You then play as the NPC's child to gain perspective. And then the remaining characters do not get revenge. Then the random NPC wins, and the main cast loses. And that is basically all you need to make a Game of the Year quality sequel. So now let's use this flowchart to come up with our own little storyline here. Now that we understand the logic, let's rebuild The Last of Us 2 with a different NPC being killed, one of the many that Joel has ended. As you all know, Joel has killed plenty of people in the first game, including the infected. So our random NPC is going to be this random fucking clicker that Joel killed in this random fucking building. And in this random fucking building, in one of the vents, there is a baby, the baby of the clicker that Joel killed, watching, plotting revenge, day by day, waiting to feast on the neck of Joel. Now, after witnessing his own father's death, the clicker decides to slowly track Joel through his journey. This clicker was also an experienced golfer and brought along a golf club. Now we are at the beginning of The Last of Us 2's plot, at the section where Abby is running from the horde, but instead of Joel getting to save her, the clicker fucking kills Abby right away and goes right after Joel. You'll notice that this is already a major plot improvement for the second game, but I digress. The clicker continues to chase Joel and Tommy. It runs like a retard, but it's very fast, causing concern for Joel and Tommy. The horde breaks into the building and forces them out. At this point, they have run out of ammo and are on foot. But they are tired and there is a snowstorm. Just when Joel and Tommy think they are safe, a clicker jumps out from underneath the snow and bites Joel in the neck, killing him. Tommy tries to attack, but the clicker is prepared and knocks Tommy out with a golf club, then bashes in Joel's head for good measure. Some time passes and Ellie finds out what happened. Both Ellie and Tommy go on a journey together to find and kill this one clicker. They soon find out that there's a secret clicker golf club in Seattle where all the pros play. It's the Clickers Club, where everything clicks. It's a nice golf course, seemingly untouched by the apocalypse. A lot of clickers maintain it. It's heavily guarded by clickers. Ellie and Tommy make their way to Seattle, and after several days and thousands of dead bodies, they track down and find the clicker responsible for Joel's death. At this point, the game switches to the fourth box in our flowchart, and we are now forced to play as the clicker. We flash back to the day that Joel murders the clicker's father, a tragic death for the clicker community. We go through the clicker's life and experience the clicker's protests against this kind of violence towards clickers. As the clicker, we also hunt down humans in cold blood and bite their necks off. It's just what we do. This portion takes up about 70% of the game, and we really want the player to know what it's like to be a clicker. Then, after getting the proper perspective, we spend another 5 hours playing as the clicker just for shits and giggles. After that, we return to the point in the story where Ellie and Tommy track the clicker down. Then we kill Tommy, but we are too full to take a bite at Ellie. Having eaten an entire body, we are slow to move, giving Ellie an opportunity to end us. Now, this is the point in the game where Ellie decides she no longer wants to kill the clicker. She just lets the clicker go and goes back home to her settlement. And when she gets there, she finds that it's been overrun by clickers and everybody is dead. A dark cloud appears. It starts raining cold rain on Ellie. She walks alone. The end. And now that is a fucking masterpiece.